As you guys can see, low, high, lower, low. Created a breaker here. Price just pushed from here. Didn't really want to push low, retrace lower to give an entry to people, I think. If it comes into this area, we are going to buy right there. And this is the final attempt, even though, honestly, that's why we're going to keep it tight. I want this green area to be support for higher prices because it was support here, resistance here. So I would like to see this push price higher. This is the final attempt. This trade is pretty much risking like 15 points or so it's not a lot of risk. So we'll see what happens. I want to see if we push higher quickly here. Could be wrong. This could have just been another manipulation to push price to the 50% level here. So let's see. Alright, now you're going to shift stop loss to the 50% here. 8 points. There it is. Okay, stop loss at the low. Ideally, price runs higher now. Alright, let's keep it at 50% here. How's that? Let's keep it at 50%. Just because it is manipulating here right now. Let's lower this so you guys can see the screen a little bit better. And I am going to enter this trade's information. Oh, would have stopped us out there if stop loss was still there. We're going to move stop loss to break even now. It could still stop us out, keep that in mind, but just for precaution, price is really iffy right now. Yeah, it could definitely stop us out still. Just keep that in mind, but I'm just protecting us just in case, because you never know what could happen. You guys see that there's been creating a lot of volume imbalances, a lot. Okay. Now imagine if we had entered down here. We've been over 60 points already. That's okay. So we're kind of consolidating at the 50% of this OB. I want price to just keep pushing it higher though. Not really respect it, but use it as an inverse breaker block. I am going to shift stop loss higher a little bit. I don't really want to see it trade lower. I just want to see it rally higher. Just stops us out. I'm for real this time. We're just turning off charts and going to bed. So I don't know if it could want to come to midnight open price. That's around 236 points. I do like the way price is moving here, but keep in mind we could trade higher here and then it could stop us out, or it could stop us out and then trade higher. So just keeping the open mind when it comes to that currently. and not trying to force anything. So we're at the 50%. You guys see we're consolidating like crazy in here. I think a lot of people are trying to sell as well. And price might be bullish if I'm not mistaken, because we tapped this area twice already. Stop loss is at break even, so not really risking or losing anything here. I'm gonna put the target range. We are gonna put that we are targeting 562 just because it does look like it, like it's a market maker sell model in a way. So we're gonna put that. We're risking. Honestly, we're gonna save $0 here because it's some profits, to be quite honest. Expectation 236. So let's see. It's around 118 in this trade. P&L, we'll see. But this is what we finished that final trade with. We'll record the balance after this trade is complete. And as you guys can see, traded above those highs, so I want to see if we trade even faster now above them. I am gonna shift my stop loss a little higher here. I want to see price rally pretty quick. Targeting those highs, it could retrace to 50%, which is why I'm kind of leaving it at the blue area here. So we'll see what price is gonna want to do here. If it's gonna want to trade above the breaker block, because this is a breaker block, and utilize it as support, and then maybe utilize the orange area as support as well if we trade above it and retest below. So that's what we're eyeing currently. So far so good. I like the bullishness that we're seeing here. We're still down $21. All the trades we took a lot of trades today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 trades total. We managed them pretty well. No, not getting too emotional. So I'm proud of that. And honestly, if this trade pans out and gives us a micro maker sell model like I'm imagining, that'd be pretty cool. Let's go to the 15. So as you guys can see on the 15, this market is trading higher here. This is Wednesday's midnight open, or Tuesday's midnight open. That being said, I don't know if price is going to want to trade above there. But the thing that stands out to me on the 15-minute from what I'm seeing is start of the week is here, correct? Sunday. We gapped down really fast into this bullish 4-hour fair value gap. And we've been pushing higher and trading higher since, right? So this is a bullish level right here. Let's just go to 30. What I want to do is just fix it a little bit. And I don't know if it's gonna go, but you guys can see it's retracing back into that area. Let's see if it finds support or if it's gonna stop us out. This is also that inverse fair value gap. It could have been that we came, took that liquidity, and now price wants to go lower for sell side here, and even the 50%. So we'll see, but ideally I want to see this act as a support for higher prices. Don't know if it will, but that's what we're watching. Like this. Push higher. But we'll see. Alright guys, I think we're gonna keep the stop loss here and go to bed. I don't know if it's gonna hold here, but so far it's looking promising. I like how the candle is pushing up. Let's see if we break above that blue area again. So far so good. If we can get above that yellow area and retest it and hold, I'm definitely probably on the right side and we should be good to go to bed, I believe. We are gonna set alerts, but yeah, I don't know. So back to what I was saying real quick. Sunday open, we gapped huge down here and market's just been pumping to fill it. We filled it on Monday, traded lower Tuesday, creating the low of the week, and 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday we found that area of support to push price higher, and then sold off 12 p.m. Tuesday, retraced to close right back where price was around 11:30, stopping out anyone who was on the sell. That was correct. And then price melted lower, disrespected this bullish fair value gap. Once we traded through it, we could have used this level here as a resistance level to push price lower, which, as you guys can see, it did. Let's say we knew this was gonna happen and we wanted to target the lows of the imbalance that here, so it would have been over almost 400 points, so that's really cool. As you guys can see, it looks like we're holding inside of the orange level. We held here, we're trading back in it. Ideally, I want to see us trade inside of it and another candle come retest this low and then push higher again. If we're correct, shifting my stop loss to the 50% of this OB. I don't know if it might be too tight. I don't know if the market might want to dip once more, make a W or equal low to then come higher. That is always possible, but we'll see. And this is a area of resistance, so currently we are only down $24, but if price were to stop us out here, it'd only be 20 points, so it wouldn't be a lot. It would just be $10 that we would make. But let's see. So we have the 705 level, as you guys can see. Maybe it might act as support to push price higher into these levels here. So we were selling around 1 a.m. So now that it's 2-3 a.m., maybe we're doing a market maker sell model and pushing price higher. That's what my bias is, at least. Okay, let's go to the 30-minute real quick. I want to see something. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. So far it's looking pretty good, like it doesn't really want to get below the 50% again, but we'll see. A lot of liquidity above too with the wicks. It's also a possibility that people are trying to sell here after that huge drop, but I think the market is now reversing higher. Let's see, tapping that blue area, will it push higher as support or what? Let's see. Support. If we're correct, that should be support for higher prices. Hopefully it doesn't feel the need to come back down to the 50%. Beautiful. I would love to see this trade higher quickly to the 50% now, considering we're back inside of that orange level. I do think a lot of people are trying to sell here, so it would be beneficial for them to take price higher quickly here, to take the buy stops before they can try to get out too early or mitigate their position. Let's see. It's 3 a.m. already, oh my goodness. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I think we're gonna go to bed and let this hang around and see the results. Could be fun, could be disappointing. My fear of letting a trade run is that we'll get stopped out at our break-even level and then it just runs without us. Unless as you guys can see, look at that rushing to the 50%, so that I could take the people who are wrong. So right now, we would be in profit currently. If we were to take profits right now, we would make back everything we lost. Now the question is, should I take profits here? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, guys. So we are going to shift our stop loss to that low. Ideally, I want to see if price will want to keep reaching and possibly target at least the highs of here. We kept our stop loss at the blue area as I don't want to see price tap back into it. It could be wrong and it could stop us out. 50% could be the criteria we were waiting for to get to the other 50% here. So let's see. If we get stopped out, it's fine. We got most of our money back. But let's see what ends up panning out here. I don't want to get out of the trade as it didn't really reach any of my areas. It's just retracing and finding a footing here. So you guys can see this is a bearish level that was used as resistance. I would like to see this used as support for higher prices now. I will post a continuation of this trade.